Once upon a time, there lived a girl, a really young girl. This girl was a teenager and she lived happily with her parents and her siblings. You know, like in every typical peaceful family, there is always a problem. Problems are inevitable. There's always problems. You surely experience problems anywhere you go. So yeah, there's just a problem. Like she was always failing her exams. Like she was always failing. The only thing she ever focused on was just food, was just eating and sleeping. She focused on every single thing except for her books. And her parents were worried. You know, as a parent, you would definitely be worried for your child's future. Like she was always failing her exams, coming back home with terrible results, being so bad at every single thing academically. Her parents were worried. So they decided to buy drugs for her, like drugs for her brain, so that she would start passing her exams and so that she would probably understand why she was there in the school in the first place. So they went ahead, they got her the drugs and she took it to school. She actually took the drugs. But guess what? Nothing changed. Like she was still feeling woefully. She was still feeling so bad. And then the last term of or her last year in school, she decided to just give it a try and focus on her studies and read a bit, harder, like just focus on what she was there for. Because she wasn't focusing on her studies and all, she was just focusing on food, most especially the food part. So when she decided to focus, to her wildest surprise, like she actually performed well after 50 people in the class. Like her position went from 40 something to like 20 something for the first time ever. And that made her so surprised. She was surprised because she actually concluded that she was actually stupid and dumb and she could never, amount to anything because obviously she was always failing and everybody in the family, everybody was just looking at her as a dumb person, a stupid person, a lame person. She was so surprised when she decided to focus and then she excelled. I mean, she made a difference. It was so different from her usual results. She had another year in the school. I'm sure she would have done a lot more better. So it made her to realize that if you actually put effort, ever since then, this girl realized that all it takes is just putting your focus, okay, putting effort into something, and you can actually excel in that thing. All it takes is just focusing on that thing that you truly want so badly. And yeah, am I so bad at telling a story? Anyways, I feel like I'm so bad at storytelling. But yeah, that girl is me, okay? She is me and I am her. You see, the story I just told you of the girl that was failing and took drugs and finally focused on her studies and somehow started excelling and yeah. So ever since that incident, or I just started believing that it made me to believe that all I have to do is focus. All I have to do is put my 1000% into something. And ever since then, okay, it has always worked for me. So when we talk about manifestations, some people feel like, oh, it's a miracle. It's not a freaking miracle. Ever since then, I have always manifested every single thing that I wanted. And it has always worked for me. What manifestation simply means, simply put, okay, no BS, like what it means is just focusing on something. It's just deciding to put your energy into something. And manifestations do not happen overnight. Okay, like I said, it's not magic. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's just like using a magnifying glass to view something. When you use that glass to view something, it's going to make it bigger. It's going to make that thing, no matter how tiny that thing is, if you use that glass to view that thing, like it's going to become very big. That's what manifestation means. It merely just means putting your consistent, uninterrupted focus on something. Okay, it's going to take a long time, like I said. Do not expect it all to happen overnight. Like, this is just the very layman simple definition and understanding of, manifesting something. When you see people write vision boards, like the name implies, vision. If you do not see it here in your head, there's no way you're going to, actually put it on a paper. So for the fact that you visualized it, vision, okay, you have a vision and you've put it down on a paper, it's because you can see it. And now you're trying to put in effort, you're trying to put in the hard work and, focus on that thing. That's just what manifestation is. Like, just focusing on something, okay, deciding to see something. Okay, let's say I am working, I am just taking a walk, right? And there is, let's say there's a bucket in front of me, and I just walk past that bucket. Does it mean that bucket is not there? No, it doesn't mean that bucket is not there. But what it means is I did not see the bucket because I did not put my focus on the bucket. But if I passed that place and I saw the bucket, I know that, oh, I passed a bucket. But if I pass there 1 million times and I refuse to see that bucket, in my world, in my head, that bucket does not exist. But I can pass there another time and see the bucket. That's when I will finally realize that, oh, this bucket actually exists. But I can pass there 1 billion times. As long as I do not see the bucket do not exist to me. So what manifestation means, simply put, and full stop, like no long talk, it's just focusing and putting your energy into something. So when you see people who manifesting things, you see people, doing, oh, I manifested this, I manifested my dream job, I manifested, oh, my partner, I manifested my dream life. They've been working towards it. It did not just happen overnight. They've been working towards it, consistently focused, in that direction. It's just like you're traveling by road, and let's say you're going from Lagos to Abuja. You already know the route you're supposed to take to get to Abuja from Lagos, right? But if you decide to, derail, you decide to, you decide to take another route that does not lead to Abuja, there is no way you're going to get to Abuja because you're not on the path to getting to Abuja. You're going to be lost. That's just what manifestation means. Focusing, putting your 1,100, like one whatever percent into something that you badly want. How badly do you want it? Okay, how badly do you need it? Because how badly you need it is going to determine if that thing is going to happen or not. Because if you do not need something badly, definitely you're not going to put in effort, you're not going to, strive so hard, you're not going to, you're not going to take it as important, you're not even going to, like, you're just going to merely be nonchalant about the whole stuff. But when you want something really, really badly, you go all out for that thing. You go to heaven, go to hell, and slay the devil, and come back. You guys, you've never been in a position where you're desperately like wanting something, like you can do anything at that point and you don't even know what takes over you, because it's that drive, that zeal, that that burning uninterrupted zeal. That is all you need to manifest any single thing that you want. Okay, I don't care what anybody else has to say, but this is what manifestation means. Focusing on something 100%. Okay, I'll keep my team brief. I'm done. That's all I have to say, and I hope this video made sense, and I hope it made you realize that you can actually make your dreams come true. You can achieve that thing that you want to. You can have that dream partner that you want to. You can have the dream job. Like, you can have every single thing that you want to in this world, because everything is meant for the taking, and you're a human being, you're still alive. So go ahead and take it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, or don't let anybody stop you or tell you that you cannot take it or you cannot do it. The only person that's going to stop you is yourself. Okay, it's when you decide that, oh, I'm done. Okay, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's when you decide to tell yourself that, or you're telling yourself that, oh, I'm a failure, I can't do this. It's the things you say to yourself that's going to make you, give up. Continue, being positive. It's you're the one that's going to make it happen, not anybody else. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I have to say. And subscribe if you want to see my beautiful face again. But if not, hola. No, not hola. Hola is hello, right? Anyways, bye. Mwah. Love you already. I really love this candle FaceTime that I do with you guys. It makes me feel it's so therapeutic to me. Like you have no idea. I love it so much. I'll pick this over, going on a date with a that's just story for another day. Bye bye.